Humans, elevating those that keep guard until they watch too close, and the so-called hero condoning the very act he would condemn. Transgressions of the past shape actions to come. As offspring turns into adversary, yesterday's loss and lust for power enslaves all. Such folly and futility in the grand design. Curious how lines once clearly defined become blurred. Perhaps it is time for them to be redrawn.
The creator of all there is and ever will be in the Omniverse, the one above all, is the most powerful being and effectively the ultimate god of Marvel. He sees all, knows all, and is able to appear anywhere and everywhere he pleases. He holds unlimited power and is capable of changing any aspect of his creations that he desires. No one is above him in power, hence there is no solid incarnation of the One, but rather he appears what the viewer believes him to look like. For some, he appeared as a bright beam of energy in human form. To others, he appeared as a middle-aged artist. And once, he even appeared as a homeless man. Realizing this wasn't any ordinary person, Peter asked him who he was and began to get a bit nervous as he became aware that his spidey sense never alerted him of the homeless man's approach. The homeless man went on to reveal himself to the young man, filling his mind with his true identity. Peter then understood that he was now talking to his creator. The One then left Peter with the final words that he must have faith. It's not clear why the One took the time to do all of this, but there are two possible explanations. The first one could be that he truly cared for Peter, as he viewed him as such a pure person, so much so that he genuinely was proud of his creation, and he wanted to make him feel better without directly altering anything else. The One did in fact value the unique, and Peter was quite unique for a human, so he likely held a special place in his mind. The other explanation could be that the One was simply trying to better understand his creation's feelings. Maybe he didn't fully understand humans. Another case of the One appearing in the comics was where he likely demonstrated the greatest extent of his power, when he literally restored an entire universe. The One appeared again as a middle-aged man when the Fantastic Four entered heaven as a means to save the Thing from death. When they saw their creator, they were all shocked to see him to be just a regular dude living in an average house. He explained to them that he appeared the way he did because that was how they saw him, for that was what his creations did. They found humanity in him. It's later revealed that the One is an artist, and that he creates his worlds by first drawing them and then letting them play out as they would naturally.
The Book of Life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. Revelation 20, verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead, which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead, which were in them. And they were judged, every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars will have their part in the lake burning with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
You see, I am not what you remember me to be. With time, the old me withered and died, buried, along with the morals and limitations I once had.